Command interface initiated.
Ready for action.
Darn right we're ready for action. And we're not going to break our mechs. We're going to take our starter lance up against an assault mech. But first we need to clear out the spotters.
Position confirmed.
This is a base defense mission, which means we have to win in 10 rounds. If we lose too many of our buildings, in this case half of them, we lose the mission. Base defense sucks, but this early in the game, I'm expecting those unknowns to be light mechs, and if we can clear those out before turn 5, when I'm sure the assault mech's gonna spawn, we'll probably be okay. I'm gonna keep the urban mech back at base though, because it's a light mech, it's got good sensor range, while everything else focuses down the rest of the op force as quick as we can. And it looks like we're in luck because that's a Locust with reduced armor. Not that Locusts have a lot of armor. And there's a Commando. 2 Commandos. Okay, 2 Commandos, 2 Locusts. We can handle this.
Ready for
And
orders.
to punch some light mechs. In this case, their movement mods are so high, it's really probably not worth shooting them. But we have a good shot at just instantly killing any Locust we punch. Let's try it.
Here we go.
Just the arm. Dang.
Commander.
And we'll punch that Commando.
Heading out.
Waiting for orders. Receiving you.
And since that Locust side is pretty damaged,
My waiting.
the Jenner just doesn't
Yeah,
punch
Commander.
hard enough. I wish I had a fire starter. A fire starter would have ruined that Locust. Fire starters are much better at killing light mechs, while still being really good at killing heavies.
Lift it off.
You'll see why if we ever get one.
Aye, aye.
Once you engage a mech, they will generally engage you over the building. I'm just checking to see if we get any fire from anywhere, because I'm really not sure when the assault mech's going to show up. It could be any time after turn 8.
Waiting for orders.
It may have even started on the map, but if it's slow enough, we might not see it for a bit, especially if it's a short-range type.
I bet you're gonna like this.
Okay, that's one light down.
Hostile removed.
The other Locust advances. It doesn't attack because
Standing
it's
by.
not close enough to shoot a building. It doesn't care about our mechs right now. It should, but it doesn't. The Commando, though, can see a building because there's a Locust that can see a building, and it can shoot.
Standing by.
So we need to engage that Locust and that Commando. We're going to punch this Locust in the
Coordinates
back,
received.
which shouldn't end well for it, but of course we miss.
Yes, Commander.
And we're going to punch that new Commando. Oh, no, actually,
Moving to
we've
position.
got, okay, we're gonna shoot it in the back.
Firing all weapons.
Yep.
That's a kill.
Always make use of your resolve.
Orders?
If you can take a Locust out of the fight or a Commando out of the fight instantly, just do it. Especially on a base defense.
Target acquired.
And
Critical
that's
hit,
all of the
Commander.
Locust's weapons, so that
I've got
Locust
eyes on
can't...
hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Oh, there's the enemy assault mech. Turn 7, that's a little early. That Locust we blew the arms off of cannot damage any buildings anymore. You need to have an actual weapon to damage a building. I'm just checking for blips, because I'm pretty sure
Good to
the
go.
assault mech isn't coming from the direction we're already facing. So we're just going to run our scouts back to look. It could be coming from up here, but based on our sensor range, it's not, which means it's probably coming from the other. Yep, and because the Locust can't shoot us, it goes for melee. Yep, so it's probably coming from the other peninsula, but it could be coming from the water.
Good to
It's
go.
not impossible for mechs to spawn in the lake. I'm going to use our own base buildings as cover, though, if I can, so that we don't get shot in the back.
Fire in jump jets. Roger that.
I think it's coming from there. Sorry, I'm going to swing the camera around a lot until I
Standing
know
by.
exactly where that's coming from, because the sooner we find it, the sooner we can kill
On my
it.
way. Putting
come
my
on,
way
hit it.
into it.
Orders. Lifting off.
Oh well, it's got no move mod, it's
All
dead.
weapons reserved. That's a kill.
Rest in
Warrior,
peace, Locust.
show 'em what you got.
Yeah.
So it's not coming from this peninsula, I think it's coming from this way, but I'm going to swing around towards the lake just on the off chance it spawned out towards that island. You can just about see the corner of our
Consider it
sensor
done.
range. Light mechs have the biggest sensor range, and we didn't detect it out in the lake, so that means it's the peninsula for sure.
What's up, boss?
And there's some trees here, so let's see if we can spot it.
Engage in jump jets.
Still nothing? Where is it? Sometimes assault mech means assault mech,
Commander?
sometimes assault mech means they
Yes,
put a
boss?
demolisher tank at the bottom of a lake and it moves at 1 square per turn. I'm hoping that's not the case. I want actual mech salvage.
Mech destroyed.
Oh,
Reporting enemy contact.
someone spotted it. Ah, okay, it is down there. Hopefully that means it's an actual
Something I
mech.
can do.
Let's get eyes on it.
Roger
Ooh,
that.
Banshee.
Full
One of the
speed.
better Banshees.
Ready for orders.
The 3M is a proper assault mech Banshee. I mean, I don't particularly care about any Banshee. They're not particularly good.
Acknowledge.
But if you have to have a bad assault mech, it's still better than no assault mech. And I will take Banshee parts.
Locking on target.
Downside is we only have 4 rounds to take it apart
See
now,
you.
and 2 of our mechs are very far away,
Got it.
so we're probably going to have to kill it. We're probably not going to be able to
Waiting
take it
for
apart
orders.
over the course of 5 minutes like I would like to.
Got it.
And because we engaged it, it's going to engage us rather than shoot our buildings, even though it can probably see them from where it is.
Receiving you. Aye,
We keep our Irby in cover,
aye. Confirmed.
spread around a little damage. I'm probably not going to
Orders.
get through the front armor. But fortunately, we have a Jenner, with luck, we can get that Banshee to turn around. Just trying to find the best place to try to position it. Oh, I can get your jumping even better. And I can get a rear armor shot. Let's do that. That should get it to turn around.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed. Copy that.
It's got a shitty pilot too. We might get a...
Receiving
Well,
you.
we can probably get an unsteady. I don't know about a knockdown.
Ripping off.
And Toth is still our best shot, so it's worth taking the 5% chance for a headshot.
Engage.
Because if we can get it, that's, you know... If we can hit it with the AC-10, that's a dead Banshee. For some reason, it decides to go hide in the lake, even though it's running cold. I think
Orders?
the enemy mech gets a little weird if you... Enemy AI gets a little weird if you
Right
shoot
here.
it in the back sometimes. So I am not gonna argue.
Let's see if I can make something happen later.
2 turns left. I can definitely get the Centurion behind it.
Aye, aye. Scored critical hit.
Oh, it's got so much structure left,
Let's
though.
do this.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Waiting for orders. On it.
Playing a little risky with the Irby.
Engaging with target.
You can get back shots from the side, but they're very rare.
How's it going?
If we spread ourselves out a little, though, it's going to give back armor to something. It can't avoid giving back shots to the Centurion at this point.
Yes, Commander. Jumping.
I'm hoping by surrounding it, the AI is not going to know where to go.
Flanking.
Yeah, I'm willing to take a medium laser in the back. That's nothing.
Receiving you.
We only have 1 round
Affirmative.
left. We have to kill this
Good
thing
to go.
this round. Or we're not going to get any
Waiting for
assault
orders.
salvage. And 1 piece of salvage is better than none. We're probably not going to be able to pull off anything fancy. I should have risked the
Fire.
overheat.
Reporting critical hit.
But all 3 of our
Ready for orders.
mechs can shoot that Banshee in the back from where it decided to stand.
Got it. Firing on rear arc. Reporting. Critical hit.
Let's do this.
Cut close.
Up high. Firing on rear arc.
Ah, we split the
What's
damage.
up, Commander?
That large laser would have done it. Come on, Jenner. Where's that back shot? There's that back shot.
Engage at jump jet.
Come on. Yes. Okay, barely.
Mech
We
destroyed.
barely succeeded, but that is still some assault mech salvage for us.
Mission
Not a good mech,
successful.
but I'll take it. See you next time.